Hello everyone, welcome to our channel, Rebecca Stew and the crew. My name is Rebecca. Today we have a brand new video for y'all to show you what's new, what's been restocked at your local Dollar Tree store. So I go to several different stores throughout the week in the DFW area. I take tons of pictures. I come home, combine all those pictures into one video, but I organize them by section to make it a little bit easier for viewing. So let's go shopping and see what's new. We'll start with the apparel and accessories. They've got these socks. They have a ton of different brands. I'll just show you guys a few of them, of the new ones that I saw this week, like Rugrats. They had Looney Tunes, Casper, lots of the retro style with Strawberry Shortcake, Rainbow Bright, and Care Bears. So the Care Bear ones, they actually have a bunch of different colors with the different bears on them. So make sure you check through all of those. They even had some with the Transformers on them. For the arts and crafts this week, we've got a restock of the Crafter Square polyester fiber fill. Those are the 4-ounce bags. Then for the nautical rope, you get 9.3 feet, and they have two different sizes of the brown or the white. In the crafting aisle, they had this large cutout that's sitting in the middle of the aisle with all these beads for bracelet making. It's by the DIY Cousins brand. So they have a bunch of different bead sets. They have all the lettering with different colors. Some of them have the gold letters. They also had the large smiley face beads in the yellow and the spacer beads in either the gold or the silver. And then for those little disc beads that they sell, they have a whole bunch of packs of the solid colors. You get about, I want to say it was like 244 beads per pack for $1.25. So they had the white, the black, red. They had dark pink, a light pink, almost like a ballerina pink, bright lemon yellow. They had the little bit darker yellow, kind of like banana color. The green, sorry, that's a little bit blurry. I only saw one shade of green. They did have two shades of blue, the darker blue and then the light baby blue. For the purple, they had a little bit darker purple and then the lighter lilac kind of color. You can also get that elastic that you need to make the bracelets with. So make sure you pick up one of those as well if you see those. For the birdhouses, they had these new DIY Crafter Square birdhouse kits. You don't need glue or anything to put them together. There's all these little slots and notches that just kind of stick together. And when you pop them together, it helps hold it all in place, which is kind of fun because you can decorate this whole thing before you put it together to have a really nice finish on the edges. I had 3 different birdhouses that I found. For the baby, toddler, and children's section, they had a ton of different coloring books, leveled readers, puzzle activity books. Especially now around this time of year, they make great stocking stuffers for the little ones. They have like Harry Potter. There was the Totally Kawaii coloring book. That one has scented stickers in it. The sticker by number books, which are always a great learning tool for little ones to learn while playing. The leveled readers, and then they had some of their battery operated toothbrushes. They had some mini figures like the Sesame Street characters. You could either get Cookie Monster. Of course, they had Big Bird. You can't forget Oscar the Grouch. And last but not least, of course, they had Little Elmo. For the health and beauty this week, we'll look through the cosmetics and skincare, some of the nail items, then we'll look through the hair care and hair accessories, and the pharmacy and personal care items. So they brought back the must-have beauty mini LED lamps. These are nice because they plug in, so you don't have to have batteries to cure your gel stickers. So these gel nail strips, you just place them on the nail, you file them down on the ends to remove any excess and then cure under the light. I've actually used these. They lasted over a week, which is a lot for me because I have my hands constantly in water. So I thought they held up really well. We've got these Ioni Crystal Lip Gloss. There are 2 different ones. They had the clear vanilla and the passion fruit, which is a light kind of pink color. There's the Beauty Intuition lip gloss. They actually have these in 4 different colors. And then these are a facial serum with the vitamins in it. It has the body and face serum. They have 2 of those. They had those out about a month or so ago and they sold out really quickly. They also have the 4 packs of the face mask and a 2-pack with different scents like chocolate and strawberry, which would be fun for Valentine's Day. These gel grip face primers are new, and the vanilla cream shave trio. They have a cream, a serum, and a gel lotion. For the hair care and hair accessories, they had a bunch of bags of these elastics. You get 700 of them. They have the multicolor pack. You could also get the clear, and they had them in solid black. Then we have the personal care and Be Pure curl and shine conditioner with the Shea Solutions as the coconut coconut and hibiscus scent. It has silk protein, some argan oil. It helps strengthen the hair with vitamin B. And then we've got some Madison Tyler claw clips, which are new. They've got kind of like a country theme. We've got some cowgirl boots and some cowgirl hats. These are so cute. I believe there were two different cowgirl boots. I can't find the one picture, however, and I know there were three different hats. Then for the fashion accessories, you get the 2-pack of these larger claw clips, either the pink with the yellow, the blue and yellow, or the pink and purple pack. And then you can get this 2-pack. These are like an alligator style plastic clip. They're about 3 inches long. They're quite big. They had those in the green, the blue. They have a darker pink, a lighter pink, almost peach, and then the tan. It kind of looks tan. Under some lights, it looks yellow. It just depends on the lighting. And then they also had them in purple. For the pharmacy and personal care section, they have these little tiny tins of the Nivea hand cream, which I just love. I think these are great for throwing them in your purse, especially in the winter when you're washing your hands all the time, to help moisturize your hands when you're out and about. We've got these moist burn pads, which cools and soothes. Those come in a 2-pack for burns. These are the Quick Pick dental floss and the flavored dental floss in the 2-pack. They also had the refreshing toothpaste, Modern Whites, which helps to whiten your teeth. The Be Pure strawberry scented body wash. Those are a 4 fluid ounce bottle, or you can get the strawberry bath fizzers. They have the personal care essential oils and lavender and peppermint, and the eyebrow razors by Sassy Chic brand. Those come in a 3-pack of the ombre colors. They have green, purple, and pink. Then for the fun finds, I found more stores carrying these 6 different designs of the gel iPads. It has the Disney princess characters like Snow White. You get the apples. Then they have Cinderella. You get the gel pads, which are little shoes. And they had like Moana, Aristocats. They had Alice in Wonderland loofahs. Those are 2 different loofahs there. They come in their own box, kind of on the shelf, so easy to spot. For the home decor, we've got these box sets of candles, which were so cute. They're kind of Christmas scented, but I love the boxes they come in. Perfect for a gift basket. The glass candle holders, which come in 3 different sizes. Those have been restocked. Those sold out almost immediately the last time they had those out. Then we've got the jewelry boxes, which are the heart-shaped. We're going to see more of these heart-shaped items coming out as Valentine's Day gets closer. And by say closer, I mean the minute Thanksgiving's over, they'll start putting it all out. You can see they have more of the heart items out. Then we've got these mercury glass candle holders. I don't know if they were supposed to be red and green or pink and blue. They were kind of by the Christmas stuff, but not really. Then we've got these fun little chalkboards for the home library, office supply, and teaching tree section. Lots of different books. Always check through there. They get some really great books in there sometimes. I always like the cookbooks. They have some for like dieting and things like that. A bunch of the photo albums with the different covers. Those hold 4x6 photos, and more of the mechanical pencils with the different colored leads. For the housewares, home maintenance, automotive, electronics, we have this Tough Tape, a patch, bond, seal, repair, and the laundry boosters. There's spring linen and calming lavender that has those little beads in it, not the crystals, which everybody likes. So I was happy to see those in the store. For the kitchen and pantry, I found a bunch of these measuring spoons with all the different characters. I showed these last week as well. They have like cutting mats, trivets. I'm finding a bunch of different items. They have the little silicone scrapers. So every store seems to have something different. Winnie the Pooh seems to be the hardest one to find out of the group. And I forgot to take a picture of the Ninja Turtles, but they did have that in the measuring spoons as well. For the party supplies, they have out these little birthday candles. And then we've got some of these birthday badges that have the ribbons on them that say it's my birthday. It has the confetti in the middle. They had those in the blue, the red, the green, and the pink. I did show those last week as well, but I found them at more stores this week. They have some new wall decor as well for the birthday party section. You got these cute little unicorns, and then the feet like hang down with that tissue paper. They have robots. You can see the long arms and legs that hang. You also have a monkey, super cute. And here's a picture of the monkey, what it looks like all full length. And the last one that I found was the astronaut in his full spacesuit. And then the pet care And pet items, they had some new toys out this week. Some of them are restocked, some are new. We have the Elvis. That one has the tug rope on the bottom. It also has the squeaker inside. They had more of the Pink Floyd items. There's like the cassette tapes. There's like Fender guitars, guitar picks, and things like that, which we've seen before. They had some new fun foods, and they're like a little play on words, like lazy for Lay's potato chips, the sour pooch for Sour Patch, and the Skit Tails for Skittles, or the Doggeritos for Doritos. And they have a little squeaker in them. There's also really stiff material, so it's not as easy for them to chew through. They also had them in the little sizes for cats. They had like lazy kitties. There's the Purritos. It says spicy micey. That is so funny. They also have these new Silvervine self groomers. So you put it on the end of like a table leg, and the cat can rub up against it and collects hair. Then for the seasonal items, they had some more of their holiday towels, like the gnome for the holidays. These were out last year, so these were on an end cap on one of those plastic strips. They weren't really necessarily over by all the other holiday towels and things, but they had the one with the truck. They had some of the Sour Flack towels. Some of them were by all the oven mitts and hot pad holders, and some are not. They just kind of have a mix and match throughout the store. A bunch of the wine bottle bags, they had these out last year as well. They do have those restocked this year. And then this is the first time I've seen these pillow covers this year, so I was happy to see those back in. I actually have a set of these. I've used them for 3 years now, and they hold up really great. I was able to wash them on Gentle inside out. They held up in the wash, so I highly recommend them. They have the zipper closures. Then we've got the chair covers. They look like the Santa hats. They brought back these little trays. They have the black and white, and the other one has the cardinal on it and the cardinal pillows. They had these out last year, and they just got a very small little amount in, and then they were just gone. When they were gone, they were gone. But I was happy to see them come back this year. I've only seen them at 2 stores, and I go to about 8 or 9 stores throughout the month to get all these different pictures for you guys. They brought back the little stuffed pillows, the farmhouse feel for the ornaments. They look like little Santa pouches or little pillows. They have the twine hanger at the top. They've got the Merry Christmas, Happy New Year with the little truck. And then there's the Christmas tree farm. That's the little pillow. They have the ornament as well. Looks like a little sack here. Then we've got the tinsel candy canes. Those come in red and white and red and green. So I'm just going to show you guys the red and white ones. They have some of their plastic tree toppers in the gold and the silver. That's the star shape for the miniature trees. More of those glitter light bulbs, and then the little Santa pails. They have some of their metal mailboxes also. I love the ones that say letters to Santa. Those are definitely my favorite. But they had others. I'm just going to show this one because there's so many of them. It's hard to get pictures of every single one. This is like the little snow that looks like a dripping. That'd be cute from like a fireplace. And then we've got the tablecloths with the felt backing. There's the candy cane stripes, the red with the snowflakes, the candy canes with different hollies and bows, and then they have the plaid. They also brought back some of the wall decor they had out last year. This one has the buffalo plaid. It says home for the holidays. You can get the red and black one. That one says Christmas wishes and hot cocoa kisses, and then Merry Christmas with the green and black. More of those little sleds that say like let it snow. It has the snowman on it. They also had this sign. It says let it snow, Winter Wonderland, hot cocoa, build a snowman. Or you can get the monogram Santas with the letter in the middle for his Santa suit. They had like the letters K, S, A, M, N, P, L, J. There was a bunch of them. A couple of like A. They had I, and not, I can't remember if they had E or not, but they did have quite a few. Then for the toys and games, got this little memory flash game. Some of the Mattel Princess, those are those little minifigures. They have Cinderella. They have the Frozen characters. There's also Belle, and they have Ariel in her princess dress, and they had Princess Tiana. These are great little princess figures. They've got the Pod Pals. They had the Power Rangers. There were some Transformers. They had like Bumblebee and Optimus Prime. It's a little bit more on the action hero kind of version. A lot of times they have a lot of the Disney characters. It's nice when they put out, some that are a little bit more geared towards like the action figures and things like that. Then the color forms, which are those reusable stickers. It has like 3 different scenes, over 40 stickers that you can use over and over again. They had Marvel, Stitch, and the Disney Princess. For the $3 and up, which is anything that costs more than $3, we used to call that the plus section. They have a bunch of these tumbler cups and water bottles. These are stainless steel, 24 ounces. Says it's double wall. I don't know how well they keep things hot or cold. Doesn't really say. They have these doesn't really say. Then they have these stackable trays on the wheels. They have some of their dry erase message boards and some new corner office watercolor paper. You get 24 sheets of the 8x10, some new corner office notebooks. These are the large journals. Those are $5 each. They had the sketchbooks as well. And look how cute these slippers are. I just fell in love with these. These were $5. They have the black and white with the bow. So cute. I know so many people in my family, so many of my girls would love to have these. They also had the pink ones with the little bows, which are cute. The white and black ones are my personal favorite, but the pink ones are really cute as well. You can also get the smiley faces with the Santa hats, which were really cute. And here's a view of it the right way. And they sell those in a bunch of different sizes. You just kind of have to look through and read the tag on the hanger. Then we've got these extra large teddy bears. They're anywhere from $5 to $10, I've noticed. So these are $5. Some of the newer ones, which are really big, are $10, which I'll show you here. So you actually get 2 of them. You get the mama bear and the baby bear. The baby bear wraps around the mom. Those are $10. They have the sloth as well, and those are also $10. So make sure you're reading the tags close by, or see if you can find one of those price checkers if you're not sure. And then of course the movie Wicked just came out, the second one. They have those posters. Then I found more of these skis that you can put out on the porch. You just want to make sure they don't get wet. Those would be so cute outside for the holiday season. The pet reindeer costumes by Christmas House. This is the extra large. Has the sizing on the back of the tag. It'll tell you what is good for each size dog, whether you would want a small, medium, large, or extra large. Make sure you read that tag. Then they had these large stuffies, which were so cute. There's a penguin, a Santa, also the little elf, and a snowman wearing a hat and a scarf. There's all 4 of those. I believe those are $5 each. Then we've got these little lights. They had these out last year as well. These are now $7. At the store I was at, they were $7 anyway. Some of them still have the $5 tag, so it's hard to tell all the time what the prices are. We've got the fabric wrapped gift boxes here with the greenery at the top. Those are either in the gold or the silver. These are now $7 this year. We have the trees that light up. There's a plug on the side. You get some lights already attached. The ceramic trees with the vintage. There's white, green, and rose gold. The large gnomes and the little critters that will sit on the shelf. Those have the beaded legs. There are some snowmen wearing different outfits. There's Santa. They have some gnomes. We have the snowmen. If you notice the gingerbread and the snowmen, so there's like little boys and girls. Some of their outfits kind of coordinate and match. They are supposed to go together as a set. These candle tins are one of my favorite finds this week. They have glitter snowflake, cashmere vanilla, and making berries bright. Those are a nice large candle for $3. And that's it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment down below. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. Give this video a like and a share. And you can follow us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. I hope you all have a lovely Thanksgiving tomorrow if you celebrate with your family. I hope it's a great one from our family to yours. And I hope to see you back here on Friday. We have a special video planned, which is everything I can find at the Dollar Tree for Christmas. We totally solely dedicated to Christmas items. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.